Don't want that. I want steel here. And I want chem fuel here. It is called chem fuel. So what's your problem with finding chem fuel? There. Just leave the wild boar lying around there dead. And now a raccoon is self-tamed. Can we not have all this self-taming, please? I'll also have you slaughtered as soon as we can. Yeah, I guess this is a slight problem with claiming this land, is that it's going to be repaired and took quite a bit of a chunking. But on the plus side, it will level up your construction. TBWs as well, so sure, why not? Do you think you could deconstruct these first though, please? Oh, good way to train, I suppose. A bit of a waste of time, but what you gonna do? And anybody that's caught running away like that should instead be hauling. Because if you're making a return journey, we should at least make it worth our time. Yeah, this is quite nice, actually. Won't be repaired if you clear the home area. Wait, this is home area? Oh, geez, that's a mistake. Hope nothing else is... Oh. Ooh. Well, learned a lesson there, didn't we? Now, if you're gonna do something, haul. You're probably much the same, right? Once you finish that up, you're going away. So instead, haul that and haul that. Or just haul that then, whatever. Now, Brute, you are full of garbage. So once you've put that there, I want you to go over here and drop all that stuff. I'm sure it'll be brought to the correct places down the line. TBW's carrying what he's meant to. Hot is not. It's getting to the point where I've got too much stuff here. I should really be getting rid of these weapons. I think I have more in here than I can manage. I've also got this shelf. What do I want this shelf doing? I don't quite know. But I do know that I have too many weapons. And when this starts filling up with drugs, I'll have too much everything. I hope the dogs don't eat the wake up. Don't be druggies, dogs. I can't think of a good way to separate the good from the bad when it comes to these weapons. You're actually going to wear that flak vest? Jake, are you making drugs for your guys to use or to sell? Yes. I have a drugs policy that means when they get unhappy, they can smoke up and have a beer. But in general, I just want to ship the raw leaves and plants over to my allies to keep them friendly. Because look at this, in Leah do not want to be my friends anymore. So I need to prop that up with some good old drugs. I used to have a little lamp here. Maybe one little lamp in the center would suffice. Let's just reinstall you here, because you guys are currently working in the dark. It's still quite dark, but most of it is lit. Stop observing the corpses then. I guess the incessant butchering of human-like is making people unhappy, so let's suspend it for now. Can you do a convoy run to your allies and give them the guns you don't want? That's a good idea. It's a great way to get rid of all these crappy guns. Wait, it's cold here? How is it cold in here? Did I open the wall or something? Oh, the door is open. No, I think the door is just gone. Must have gotten nuked. Oh well, we'll get that built. And we'll get these boars killed. We had a lot of food once. We don't really have it now. Get them all killed. Yeah, great idea. Let's load it up. Currently it has some human leather armchairs. So if I were to... Whoop, that scared me for a bit. If we were to launch these off, it would give us quite a bit of friendship with Inlia. Oh, a ton. I could just send that off as is. But let's have it give a little bit more. So this is a great way to get rid of this garbage. I want to smelt down the bio-coated assault rifle, so never mind that. But you can take the steel knife. Machine pistols are a waste of time for me. No, just get rid of a bunch of them. And then once those are loaded, I'll send it off to Inlia, get over 50 relations bonus with them. Then I can call them twice without any worry. Randy and his cargo pods. It's just regular blue fur, but hey, it can be my blue fur. Come on, Commissar and Mort, learn how to haul. Sadly, the wolves aren't the easiest to tame, but they're not the least easy. Did these guys just eat my... Ah, they are eating my plants. They gotta die. Which means they're all gonna be... Oh, right. Just eating the leaves isn't enough to give them drug highs. This one's still on cut. No, it's on smoke leaf. Good. Let's get it all grown then. A bit of meat on the butchering is always welcome. Ready for launch. Then let's give Inlia a nice get. It's still just plus 50. Right, I need a bit more than that. I need at least 51. How would you like a dead boar? They would actually quite like a dead boar, but I won't give it to them. Where are all those guns at? What do I not want? Yeah, these bolt-action rifles are no longer quite up to par. If I just give them that regular normal one, that should be enough. Smoke pot belt. I don't ever use those. Good old TBW, just keeping his head down whilst Brute Queen makes the shots. Could you load that up so it's ready to go, please? There we go. There we go, that's what I need. Off you trot to Inlia. Well, I guess I didn't need 51. 50 would have been fine if they already had 3. Well, what's done is done. Now, new transport pod. Oh snap, all the ones that we just built are going to have rice on them. Rice is not what we want. We want the psychoids here, right? Yeah. Busy ruling. Now, I'm meant to be making high explosive shells here. But Aristo's not doing it. What is Aristo busy doing? Oh yeah, he's been working on this plasteel warhammer for Zulanzul. And it will be done. I won't have wimpy colonists that can't fight back here. And our friend is fully healed, so they're going to go away. And I'd forgotten about this, because this is going to repair my relations even further. There we go, 73 with Inlia. That's great. That's a free call-in for trading that I can do. And perhaps I should trade if I have too much stuff. Zulanzul's starving. God, I can't stand Gurmans. Still, we got a happy and comfy colony. There's been a better opening hour than we had on the previous session. There's your new Warhammer. It's 5 kilos. The damage isn't that great, especially compared to TBW's Sword of Incredible Death. But the Sword of Death will kill people. At least a Warhammer should just incapacitate them. Could train up a crafter using all that leather. That's exactly what Aristo's meant to be doing. The downside is that he has no passion for crafting, so it takes quite a while. It would probably be better to make someone who actually cares about crafting do this, like TBW or Hot. But Aristo's got the faster work speed, so I'd kind of rather he did it. Oh, he's going for a walk. That's cute. Bringing all those bodies back. We don't need to butcher them up anytime soon. We are drowning in kibble. Oh, wait, what? I've suspended the wrong butchering of creatures. Stop that, Aristo. I forgot that they're different. We butchered human-like is still in there for 5 more days. So I believe Aristo's on the whole make dusters forever routine. Which is fine, since we don't need other things, and dusters at least sell for money. So it's a good way to train him up, but actually get something good out of it. So here's a pigskin duster. I mean, other than animals and art, I expect Aristo will get to level 10, pretty much everything. No, I don't have him construct, do I? TBW is actually left with nothing to do, which surprises me. You'd think he has lots of different things to do, but he's not getting on anything. I don't have him on fabrication or machining or anything. It might be worth training him up in crafting. But what would I even have him do? I could have him make things out of steel. We do have a lot of steel for now, but only for now. Oop. Quite a lot of steel, in fact. What could I make out of steel? Because weapons don't sell very well. Any mining to do? Nothing that has priority right now. Rather, nothing that seems worth our time. I could have him make these high explosive shells. Okay, so what I could do with TBW is have him do fabrication, machining, smithing, but not tailoring. I want tailoring done by Hot and Euristo. Actually, what's the problem with TBW doing it, really? Make sculptures. He's not that great with art. That's only what Brute Queen is doing. When it comes to art, she's the only capable artist. And even then, it's not that capable. I need a good artist and crafter on the team. And it's not like we're that short on sculptures. We got them here, there, and everywhere, but it is good to keep them flowing. Excellent. Herr Commissar can now go and haul for us. Wow, people actually running out of things to do. What a world we live in. In that case... Oh, we've already moved these things away, have we? Alright, then smelting can be done by pretty much everybody. In fact, it's not there at all, is it? And stone cutting. Because I always want those stone things cut up. This isn't only by Aristo, is it? Any worker. Good. Let's unsuspend that then. Make any stone blocks from anything forever. Good. That'll give people work to do. I could make another one of these tables just to keep people busy. Not sure I need 2 of these tables though, but I can't help but feel I could benefit from having another something, like another tailor table so that more people can do tailoring. There, just keep these layabouts busy. God, look at Brute Queen go. Give the smelter a chair, maybe. Yeah, that's a decent idea. Hopefully none of these are poor. That's all good. If there are any crappy chairs, now's the time to get rid of them. I won't tolerate poor furniture around here. And wood and construction time are not problems now. Master work chair. Such madness. This is quite nice. After all the troubled times that we had last time, it's good to just have things progressing smoothly. That's better. I'm just going to copy all of this and move it over here. Any worker is fine on these with any skill. Well, maybe this could be Euristo's dedicated one since he's our best crafter. And I also don't want these dusters being made out of cotton. Okay, it's already disallowed. I actually want my cotton to pile up a bit, which it has not been doing. Jake, you missed putting a chair back in the infirmary. Why did the infirmary ever have a chair? Why would it ever have a chair? The only place that needs a chair is the prison so people can sit down and eat at a table. Stop them getting so mad. Oh, hey, Mort's getting there. He can attack. Brute's level 8 art. Since we have this, we should load it up with those crummy weapons. I don't need a knife, I don't need revolvers, I don't need shotguns or machine pistols. I still want to keep the minigun, I like miniguns. Goodbye revolver. LMG is a little tempting. And that's a good bolt-action rifle, but I think we'll just chuck them both in there. Incendiary launcher could have its uses, so I want to keep one of those. Heavy SMG? No thank you. Sniper rifle? Yes thank you, I like sniper rifles. The thing is, I don't know what the best weapons are, but let's just chuck them all in to save some space. There's an idea of letting lots of people carry grenades on them so they can switch out if need be to blow things up. But maybe I'll just send off these ones anyway. People will come with grenades anyway. I like mollies though. But goodbye mollies. And then that will clean up a lot of space in here. I should also get my mortars installed. So that when the need arises, we can have people work on this. Don't know why nobody's making high explosive shells though. I said anyone can do it. It's machining. Does it require... Oh, it requires crafting 4. Okay, so we need people to actually learn to craft to do that. I guess that's okay. Ah, spring is here. I don't need more hay grass at all. We're so drowning in kibble and hay. So the question is, what do I grow? I think I'm going to get another big batch of corn done. As for these, I would like to have Devil Strand, but it doesn't grow fast enough, I think. Let's try our luck anyway. Yeah. Euristo's so busy on the crafting, he's not doing the other things anymore. Which means that we have people that aren't smelting it. Smelt is low priority and it comes after all this other stuff. Especially when there's hauling to be done. Corn and Devil Strand trying to bait Randy, I see. Ah, what fun is it if you don't bait Randy? He needs to be put in his place. Nice big... there we go. Nice big limestone sculpture, and we see that Ooglu has nothing nice in his room. The prisoner was being kept in a better room than Ooglu. The base is looking a lot more healthy since I was last here, says Mort. Don't worry, you've been kept healthy as well. Man, you're not even a year old, and you've almost been taught how to haul. So nice having animals that can... Oh, right, you need to be taught how to haul. Maybe these shouldn't be your master, but they can only be TBW and hop. Maybe join Brute Queen when Brute Queen goes hunting if you're a husky. There we go. Haul takes a lot of training, but that's what we've got Hot for. And now Ooglu doesn't know what to do, so they're off to play billiards. What does Ooglu not do that they could be doing? Their skills are pretty garbage, aren't they? Why do we bring Ooglu on board? Perhaps we had little choice. Regardless, if you love construction... Oh ho! Quest available to poison prisoners. How are you for a social? Terrible. Good enough. When it comes to wardening, yeah, you're somebody that can do it. We'll have Zulunzul be taking care of it though. Right, let's check this out. 6 prisoners. They recently extracted 6 prisoners from an ancient cryo-sleep vault. They intend to question them, keep the prisoners secret, hold them for 24 days. The prisoners are expert fighters. After 24 days, they will be collected. If you get them onto the shuttle alive, 12 royal favor. Definitely. What's this psi-focus staff? Psi-caster will have greater psychic sensitivity and dissipate entropy faster. Sweet. We have a bit of time to accept that. What we should most certainly do is make a better prison for them. Because this is not good enough, in a word. Significant downside as well is that it's so far away from the food. You know, when you go and get people food, that's a lot of back and forthing. There's something to be said for moving this over here. Because when I have prisoners, I want to be able to feed them a lot faster. And I could turn this into a lot of prisoner rooms. Crappy little rooms, but rooms nonetheless. What I would do is I would make this a general area. Does mean that people have to go further for getting stuff though. Ideally I'd like to make this the prison, but it's where we grow stuff. What's a man to do? Just live with it, I guess. It's structure for bridge, right? There we go. Right, well that's how we'll start. We're going to bridge this up. Oh, that's a lot of wood. Well, I'm still going to bridge it up. And if we need wood, then we're going to get wood. There's plenty of wood to be had out there. Just need to grab it. Jake, use the lined mining area for storage and prisoners. It's so far away from the food. There's a case for migrating where we keep our food. For example, if we turn this into where we keep the food, make this where we eat, and this be the prison area, that would make a lot of things easier. Alright, I think I will actually do it. I'm going to shrink this zone on this side and expand the zone on this side. As for this, well, I don't think I care that much about smelting flak pants anymore. Yeah, I think we're going to have this be food area and just expand the base out down a bit. We haven't expanded the base in forever. Okay. But I still want this. And we have 7 days to get it done, so get it done we shall. The downside, and it's a significant downside, is that the floor is going to be wood. That's no fun for anybody. Six prisoners are a lot of prisoners. I'm going to uninstall this then and just clear that and then re-allow flak over here. think that burned through the wood pretty fast. We need to get some more. But plant cutting should probably be a higher priority for you than 2. I mean, hell, it falls below deconstructing, whereas plant cutting is what you guys are meant to be doing. That way, the only thing on top of that is harvesting, repairing. The repairing seems a strange thing to have better, higher than that for plant growers. The fun will be when it gets mortared, because the floor breaking will destroy the lot instantly. Yep. But there's a way around that. And I don't have it here. Do I have to research it? Moisture pump. If I moisture pump here, I'm going to get rid of this water. It'll give me a better place to, well, do everything. Oh ho! Oh, it's 6 against 19. Brute, I'm not fighting these. Inley, our relations are too high anyway. Let's put it to work. Thanks for your help. It's 15 on 19. Well, you guys slug it out. I ain't dealing with that. This was and always will be the plan here. I can't have a big militia, but I can economize and send it to other people and make them fight for me. Besides, I sense that we're going to be a big prison colony soon. Malay only. It is Malay only. However, once they get close, we only have 2 guns to begin with, so we have to Malay them. Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds. It's a shame because I want all this done. If it goes really pear-shaped, we can have our other friends join in. Speaking of, we get 11 relations from doing that. Well, they're going in around here. This was mined out by some desperate people trying to get away from raiders. The thing is, not raiders, machines. It's so far away. Rescuing anybody from there is going to be incredibly tough. One of his friendlies has a flamethrower. I know a DDR Jake stream, and I'm about to witness a war crime. We're not at war. It's quite cheesy to just use allies for fighting, for sure. Cheesy. It's part of the game. And you don't get allies for free. Regardless, it's the way I'm playing it here. I'm not so sure that my allies are going to do too well here. Oh well, perhaps the fire will help out. That's a lot of death. The Outlanders from Inlia are fleeing. That's not good. Tosser. Can you shell them? Not accurately. This could be troublesome. How many of them are still there? 14. They didn't do a good job of killing them. And they didn't incapacitate any enemies, just their own. They're chatting about training monkeys right now. Harumph. Yeah, I'll give this garbage to the Arena Sovereign Union. And then I can demand some significantly better backup. Refueling the pod launcher. That's cute, but please call our ally for some help. God, there's a lot of downed ones there. I could go and rescue them. Could and likely should. We'll get some goodies out of them. Where do they land? Oh, right, that's nice and close. If anybody gets in-capped there, it'll be an easy one to rescue. Hope that Mega Sloth isn't getting too hungry. Dead in 6 hours, dead in 11 hours. So I could definitely save some of them for some big relation boosts. Could. Many things could be done. They're probably just going to kill one of these guys and then they're going to be running away. I mean, hell, they're already bleeding out, not taking any care about themselves. Incendiary launch. Boom! There we go, it didn't take a lot, but they're running. Aha, somebody has been in-capped, though. Great memory. Iron-willed. Sucking at crafting. Why does everyone suck at crafting? Go and capture that sorry soul. While we're at it, we should rescue some people for some goodwill here. People that aren't about to die immediately, preferably. There's also the idea that I could strip them for what they have, and I would like to do that as well. Hot, TBW, Zun, Uglu, all of you head up there. We'll do what we can once you're there. And nothing before that. That guy's gonna die if the fire spreads to him, brute. If you strip them, they might die before they get home from hypothermia. Oh, come on, people can survive a little bit of hypothermia. It's not the end of the world. Are they still fighting? Sure, incendiary them in the fire, in the water. Alright, you got him. Could be a nice addition to the team. They're shooting each other now. Awesome. That's a dead one. How about you, Bubblegum? Ah, Bubblegum makes it out alive. Okay, sadly I can't capture any of these, because if I do I'll make an immediate ally of Inlia. But, no, so I shouldn't even look at their stats, it'll just tempt me. But I should look at gear. For example, a good flak vest. Quite a lot of stuff there. I'm probably going to strip all the downed people and then rescue the ones that are actually going to live. But I need my team to get there first, and they're on their way. I need my prison done sooner rather than later, though. At least Randy's spent his raiding desire. Alright. Tex is gonna die, so just strip Tex. Dead. This collector is a likely candidate for living. Rhinoceros leather pants, cloth. It's all poor and yeah, it's not worth doing anything. Oglu, go and rescue Tosser. How about Lawman here? Oh, they're about to die. So, Hot, Please strip lawman. Hitman's in no immediate danger. I like their gear though. So once you do that, go and strip them, then rescue them. How about Yak here? Oh, Yak is about to die. They don't even have anything worth taking. Whoa, 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 what's the shooting here? Oh, right, these guys hate each other. Oh, oh no! Just shot the Mega Sloth, and Hot is right there. Turn tail and run, Zulu. Uh-oh, Hot could be in danger. Hot's certainly in danger of all this shooting. Oh, Christ. Oh, another one bites the dust. The biggest thing in Troubler is all the gear that I just tried to save. Alright, TBW is going to be putting out fires. That's a good Mega Sloth, though. I want that. So the two allies that are brought in were enemies of each other, and, well, they saw to that. Go put out the fires, TBW, come on. I know you can do it. Don't get burned yourself, though. Dinosaur here is gonna die if nobody sees to them. Euristo, do you think you could? Alright, the fire is taken care of. Now it's the question of what I do. What do I take? Well, it's not going to be Lawman, he's already dead. There's some good stuff here, and I certainly want that Mega Sloth. So what I should probably do is pick up the good stuff. I mean, it's hard for me to tell at a glance at what's good and what's not. But generally I stripped people because I want their stuff. Synth thread is good. And then haul that. Otherwise, there's a lot of weapons and stuff that I would like. Maybe not the Pilias, that's a waste of time. Food is good. Silver's good. More incendiary launchers just to give to other people. Sorry, Yak, but there's no way you'd survive. Forgot the flak vest? That's fine, other people will remember it. There's also a lot of bodies for the kibble pile, not to mention the human leather pile. So I'll have them all enabled. Human leather's worth more to me than their meat right now. Of course the meat I can still just send off to people. Need to remember to tell TBW to drop his stuff later on. And that fire shouldn't be able to spread from there. I do like the way that fire actually melts the snow around it, it's quite nice. And since it's spring, we won't likely have more snow coming down. Alright, that quest isn't going to be there forever. I need this stuff done at some point. Dead in 4 hours, Euristo. Tending to tosser. That amuses me greatly. Maybe I should keep another one of these full of just that crappy medicine. So instead I'll install this limestone thing there and tell it to be full of meds. Hitman will be fine. Alright, now my friends are gone, the relations are good with Inlia, and they'll be even better because I'm going to rescue 2 more of them, but I need to be sure to have a transport pod of goods to send to the other guys. Arena. We have empty food hoppers. We're lacking a lot of food. That's funny, I thought I slaughtered a lot of boars for meat. Oogly's cracking open a cold one. And smoking up. Well, anything to keep you happy. Alright, an emergency, sure, but you're all doing fine. Also, you guys only get paste. Keep forgetting I need to set this on every single person that arrives. There we go, that mega sloth meat will keep us good for a while, not to mention Hot is making a heavy fur duster. That's a little concerning, because heavy fur is great, has good value, and Hot is not great at doing crafting, but they won't get better if they don't practice. You can delete the other food restrictions. Ah, that's an interesting one. Manage food restrictions, select lavish, no, delete. Delete lavish, fine, simple, raw, and nothing. Now everybody only gets paste. Sucks to be them. It's not a lot of food we have here, but it'll do for now. A lot of work to be done, and a lot of hauling to be done. Oh, if Dinosaur is capable of walking... Oh no, I think they need to be properly healed up before they leave. Oh, they're not going to leave, they're my prisoner. Do I want them? Great Memory is amazing, Iron Willed is amazing. But their skills are rubbish, except for melee. I might just... break their resistance and then sell them off as tribute when the tribute collector comes. There we go, Hitman's fully healed, so off he goes. And that's going to improve relations with Inlia quite a bit. Stop eating the raw meat, eat the kibble, dogs. What I could make is an animal thing that lets them go everywhere except... but I want them to haul. Oh well. I'll just live with them eating the raw meat. Even though that's people food. So that's a nice 13 boost to relations since Hitman was saved. Things are getting very unclean here. Who's meant to be our cleaner right now? Ooglu should be. What are they doing? They're hauling wood, because they deliver before anything else. But hopefully once this is done, they'll... Ugh, mad rat. Well then, get it killed, it's just a rat. Perfectly done, brute. Gets very dirty in here. But once you've hauled the last of that wood... Oh, Hot and Mort have formed a bond. Bonding with 2 animals, that's just greedy. And I don't think it gives you a double boost in happiness. Oh, it does! Plus 10 for bonded with your animals. That's going to hurt you even more when they both die. And they will both die. Sorry to say. But this is not a kind world. Brute Queen chugs a beer to keep herself happy. And nobody blames her. Ruling is different. No, I don't want high explosive shells in the infirmary. Clear all. I want herbal medicine here. I do think I want construction done more than some other things, right? There's a problem with his enhanced work thing, and that's just too many options. Things inevitably get lost. How much time do you have left to accept the prisoner quest? 4 days. You'd think 4 days is plenty of time to construct this, but it's not happening. There we go. Brute's on the... Brute's meant to be on the case. Bridges take a while to make, I see. Especially when you fail them. I could still accept the quest if I chuck another couple beds in here. Which might be what I do. Just to make sure that there's space for everything. There's a lot of going, doing one thing and coming back. I'm not a fan of that. Very inefficient. It's also a long way to go to do all that. Perhaps we should have a doorway here. Space is this one thing this prison does not have. No, it doesn't, but I have an idea. Good God, Ooglu, how are you so bad at this? Your construction's 6 and you keep botching. You're meant to be a capable amateur. Alright, 77 relations with Inley, that's pretty great. I can call them in for this, that, and the next. It was 6 of them, right? I think I can handle 6 prisoners. And I can purposely fail the mission if I think the prisoners are too good to pass up. But the fact that they're expert fighters is a bit concerning. I have a plan for that, though. I have a brilliant plan. Which might mean that we're going to have to make do with this tiny little prison for a while. Does Ooglu have injuries or anything? Shouldn't botch that much. He was stoned and drunk earlier, but that should be gone. But it's alright, they'll get better at construction. And this is a great way to build it up. It's also the fact that it's dark outside can't be helping matters. Tell you what, I also want one of these in here. And yeah, I know this is a very busy room now, but so be it. We're working on it. Still can't make anything on my fabrication bench because we don't have the skill set to do it. Oh no, we do actually. Euristo at crafting 8 means he can make things. We could make a another bionic leg for Euristo, or rather, a pair of bionic legs so that he can actually move properly. His moving is still terrible, and that'll offset his frailness for moving, but not for manipulation. That would actually be pretty good. If I want 2 bionic legs... Where's bionic leg? 4 advanced components and 15 plasteel. That's hefty. We have 15 though. We can make a couple of those. And Euristo's been around for a long time. It only makes sense that we invest in him. Alright, make a couple of bionic legs then. We have the plasteel for it. Only 3 days left on that quest. I might just have to go for it. You are dangerously able when it comes to fighting. Alright, do you think you could work on that limestone there, Brute? I'd appreciate it. There we go. No, there we don't go. Please finish it off. There we go. And this one should be for herbal medicine. And we actually have plenty of that, which is good. Lack of food is a little disturbing, so all these hydroponics are going to have rice in it just to give us a bit of food. Jake, can we take your colonists and have them found a second settlement somewhere on the world map? We can, but we won't do it because it's so clunky to do so. I did that in my first playthrough, and just jumping between 2 different colonies is just incredibly frustrating and clunky. So we won't, but in this game you can. You can make up to 5 settlements this way. I'm glad this is being done, but it's being done too slowly. I think tomorrow we're just going to have to accept the mission. That said though, this is no doubt good for people learning how to construct. In fact, having you at level 10 is great. Skilled professionals, a wonderful place to be for it. I was wondering why yours was going up so slowly. It's because you've learned over 4,000 today. Will we destroy other enemy settlements? Unsure about that one. The thing is, I don't have a big group here, so if I want to pick up and destroy something, I have to send everybody, and that leaves this place dangerously undefended, as in it can just be burnt down. Somebody can just come here, start a fire on the wall, it spreads, and everybody, well, everything gets burned down, which would really blow. For me. I'm sure there are people that wouldn't want nothing more than that happening. Right, for once I actually want rice growing here. I need the extra food that our huskies won't eat. Euristo's doing what he loves, which is cooking up drugs. I assume he loves it, because he does it without complaint. Not just without complaint, he says he's got burning passion for what he does. You know, the making drugs. I need to expand this. Sandstone blocks will come out here and make our new wall.